If you lead a team in a church or ministry and you're trying to keep people happy, that's not leadership, that's actually fear. One of the most challenging mindsets to navigate within the church or ministry or a religious institution of any kind is a desire to take care of people. And that makes total sense. We pastorally care for people, we walk with people, and that includes the people on our teams. In fact, it's one of the things that can make a church or a ministry one of the best places to work. You have people who are spiritually self-aware, hopefully who care about each other and serve a higher purpose and goal and mission in helping people encounter Jesus. The challenge is that as leaders, we can mistake pastorally caring for somebody as wanting to keep them happy and wanting to be nice. And here's the challenge of leadership. Decisions we make won't always make people happy, especially when they're decisions for the good of the team, the good of the organization, and most importantly, the good of the mission. People are going to disagree with you. You're going to have to make decisions that might impact people's jobs or projects that they really care about, or even the teams that they work with. Now, some people deal with this tension by just really becoming sort of jerks in their leadership role where they don't care about anybody and they shut themselves off to any sort of emotional response, and they really are kind of, well, this is the way it is and I'm the leader. And this can become equally as problematic because in the church, there's like a spiritual precedent then that people rely on to justify their authority in this way of thinking. But the other side of it is just trying to keep everybody happy, which is an impossible task. No leader keeps everybody on their team happy. We want to make sure people feel cared for, feel empowered, feel like they're able to show up and do their best work, especially in ministry. But you've got to accept that people aren't going to be happy all of the time. So if you're a leader that struggles with that, there are two things you can start doing that will make things a whole lot better. First is you want to be able to communicate and justify any decision you're making, at least to the best of your ability. So even if people disagree, they can at least understand why the decision is being made and allow for a little bit of open dialogue there so people feel heard. They still might not be happy about a decision, but at least they had an opportunity to speak into it. And then the second thing that you can do is just have regular points of contact with the people on your team where you are able to support them and help them grow and listen to their glory stories and their concerns, because these relational points of contact are ultimately what people look for. They're not trying to be happy every day in a job. They're looking for a place where they can contribute and feel supported, especially if they work in a church. So if you're a leader who struggles with making sure that people are happy all of the time, accept that you never will, and accept that you're probably just afraid of letting people down. And what you really need to do is support the mission, support the team, let people be unhappy, but make sure they feel supported.